are discussing the masterclass flow. What is the masterclass flow? Well, if you remember, when you take your Steel Mace Flow Level 1 certification, one of the challenges that you have to get through is completing the masterclass flow. And that is a series of 8 beautiful flows, 8 beautiful kadras that our creator Leo has come up with. It tells a story. I like to think of it as an interpretive dance. So last time we went over the first part, which was the switch march flow. Let's take a look at that. If you remember, we took down memory lane. What that is, it's a series, it's almost like a story. It's like an interpretive dance almost, if you will. It's perfect too because if you are a beginner with the Steel Mace, you only have to know one transition, one foot motion, and that's it. And if you don't have a mace, grab a broom. If you think I'm joking, I'm not. I took my first Steel Mace class with a broom. Trust me, you can do it until you get your hands on it. Today we are going to look at the second part of the masterclass flow, and that is called the warrior walk. And of course, as you know, each of these flows has a little meaning behind them. So let's go over the meaning of the warrior walk. Now, it sounds exactly like what it is. It's the warrior walking. This is about the warrior walk flow represents the fighting spirit that charges forward. So when we talked about the switch march flow, we talked about rising again and taking that step forward after a step back occurs. Well, this time here with the warrior walk, we're still on that same path, that same journey for greatness. However, this one here talks a little bit more about not just getting up, but going forward. You know, sometimes in life, I know I'm guilty of this too. We can get very comfortable. We get set in our ways. We don't want to rock the boat. We like the job we're at. We don't want to try for that new promotion because we're scared. We don't want to rock the boat. We don't want to change anything. We like the way things are now. But things could always be better. You will never know if you don't try, if you don't go forward, you know. So yada, yada, yada. A lot of good stuff about moving forward, charging forward. That's what this flow represents. And you want to learn a little bit more about it? You know, just
come to me directly.
Let's go over the warrior walk flow. Let's check it out first. Okay, looks fun, right? And see, what I like about these flows too is that, that's why I like to think of it as an interpretive dance, because it's sort of like you're acting out the movements that you're feeling, like the things that you're feeling, you're sort of acting them out. Like as we saw with the switch march flow, we were taking that step forward, we would take that step back, we would get knocked back, we would fall down, we would rise back up. So with this one here, same thing, we are going to be charging forward, we're going to be using our arms a lot more. So I'm going to break it down here in 2 parts. I'm going to show you what the arms are doing, and then I'm going to show you what the feet are doing, and we're going to put it together. And you can use your mace, grab your baby. You can use any size mace, and to prove it, I've got my little guy here. This is Mailer. He is 5 pounds. He's adorable, and he is fun and great to work out with. So use any mace you want. And again, like I said, if you don't have a mace, you grab your broom, grab a shovel, whatever you got, get a stick, and let's flow. So let's talk about the arms first. So we always start in our warrior position here. And again, this is not going to be like a complete step-by-step, in-depth flow tutorial. For that, you know, you can contact me. But for right now, let's just show you what it's about here. Get you interested in the flow. Maybe you might want to get a mace of your own. All right, warrior stance here. We're going to take our bottom hand, right? Rise up to the globe. This is the globe. Pinky to the globe. We're going to catch. We're going to do what's called a back catch. Go into a saddleback uppercut. I'm not going to give all the names and confuse it, but we're going to do a back catch. So you're going to do is take your hand that has the globe, pull it back. Okay? Now we're going to do what's like, kind of, think of it like a tricep extension. And now when you're here, try not to spin. Keep your hips forward, okay? Arms over by your eyes. Think of a tricep extension. Drop your arms down. Now I'm going to break this into 2 steps here. We're going to pull it to crossbody bottom and then punch up to an uppercut. That's a warrior walk. And to reverse it, we'll come back, we'll drop our arms. Next, bottom hand catch to the globe. We're going to do that back catch. Remember, no spinny spin. Stay forward, right at your eyes. you're going to do that tricep extension. Cross body bottom, pull your arm back. And now drop it back down, uppercut. Okay? So that's your arms. Let's take a look at what the legs are doing. The legs are kind of simple. And with the switch march flow, remember, just like with your problems and things in life, you're going to take it one at a time. With your legs here, you're going to do one at a time. So let's start with one leg. And I'll tell you how to put them together, don't worry. First leg, right leg. All you're going to do, lunge back. Easy, right? Lunge forward. Right? Come back to standing. Boom. There's your warrior walk. Let's try it again. Facing the front. Left leg. You're going to do lunge back. Oh, I'm going to take that. Lunge back. Left leg. See? Step forward. Step back. Okay? So now, let's put those together. So, we start from our warrior position here. We're going to take our bottom hand. We're going to bring it to the globe with the pinky. Do that back catch. Now, here's how I learned it because, you know, left, right, sometimes I get a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I can't remember things. So, I always remember this. Whatever side my arms are on, that's the leg that's going to be doing the traveling there. So, sometimes, you know, you feel like a horse. You got to rev that leg up, get it ready so it knows. Warm that leg up. Tap it sometimes if you have to. Warm it. So, you can break it down anywhere. You can do it in smooth motions. I'm going to demonstrate it in each different, you know, kinetically and smoothly. So we're here in our back catch. Remember, rev that leg up, do that tricep extension, and drop that back leg down. Now, I'm going to do it in one sweeping motion. Boom. There's your warrior walk. Back up, reset. Okay? Now, rev that leg up here. Pinky to globe, back catch, knock, draw, loose. All right. Now, if you want, you can do each move separately until you're comfortable, you know, break them down until you can get it smooth. But what I want you to think about is charging forward in life. You're going to charge forward in this flow. So when you charge forward, I want you to charge forward, commit, stick. Now, make sure your knuckles are pointing to the ceiling, and you may have to come away from the tail of the mace a little bit. That's fine too, because as you can see, I don't use all of the mace all of the time. Okay? All right, so now that we have the warrior walk flow, and remember now, to complete the steel mace flow level 1 certification, you have to do all 8. Let us put what we know together so far. So that is the switch march flow and the warrior walk flow. Let's put them both together and see what it looks like. All right, check you out. You already know 2 flows. So next time we're back, we're going to be doing flow number 3 out of 8. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You just have to wait till next time. Until then, flow. Flow away. Flow away, everyone. Flow. I'm doing this video in one take, or God help us all.